Guess who's back in Alabama? Me. Can't seem to stay away nowadays. We are actually getting ready. We're getting ready to attempt. I don't know if it's gonna happen. We're getting ready to attempt to go and visit the botanical gardens. I feel like it's a little dark right here, no? That's the thing about trying to show an outfit in front of windows. It bees a little dark, but as y'all know, it is hot as I don't know what. It's actually hotter here than it is in Atlanta. So whenever I come here, I pack only things that I know that I'm gonna survive in. And so today I'm wearing like a silk blend dress. Unfortunately, this is one that I have to gatekeep, and not on purpose. I bought it in store. It's one of those one time you're gonna find it type of things, so I don't actually have a link to it. It's like some dress that was made in Italy, but I've been very big into finding clothes that are built with natural fibers. Okay, hold on, I'm sorry, my back was hurting, so I had to raise y'all up. I've been very big into finding clothes and dresses for the summer with natural fibers. I don't know how I'm just finding this out. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but if you don't know, when you wear natural fibers, it's just a lot more breathable, and so it's like the ideal thing to wear when it's hot outside. So like silks and cottons, things that will break down like if there's an apocalypse. Therefore, like not things like polyester. Like if you go outside right now and you're trying to be wearing something very breathable and you wear like a polyester dress, maybe you're gonna die. And I had to find out the hard way. So ever since, I've just been trying to find things that are, like I said, silk, cotton, very flowy. I don't know why it's taken me so long to get into dresses. As a woman, I mean, really anybody can wear them, but you know, it's most common for women to wear dresses. Why are we not, you know, taking the cheat and wearing dresses more often? It's literally like not wearing clothes. Like, at least with this dress, like I don't have a bra on. It's loose as I don't know what. It feels like somebody draped a scarf over me and put some sneakers on me and said, all right, go outside. But yeah, I just paired it with a tote bag for today. And then we got the Sambas on. You know, the Cezanne glasses. Y'all know I'm big into the scrunchies with the bun. Let me go see if my sister is done getting ready. I can't believe it, you guys. She's actually coming with us. We don't ever see that girl. She lives here, but we don't ever see her. Special appearance from Miss Taylor Jade. Twinning them. Hers and hers.
I can't believe Shawty got me sitting back. I should have just went back upstairs. What is that? Sunblock? It's something. The Tower 28 Rescue Spray. It's cooler. Her and Daddy don't believe it. Golly.
My size, just this one.
Don't you agree?
Those are cute. I've never seen you wear that much color though.
But I would wear this.
How much is that one?
I don't know. I need to ask her.
That's so cute. We are back. Unfortunately, we actually didn't even get to do what we set out to do, because tell me why we pulled up to the botanical gardens and the gate said close at 4, and online it already said it was closed at 5. Like, god dang, it's summertime. People work on Friday. Like, who was gonna get there by 5 p.m? Not even 5 p.m, 4 p.m. So we ended up going to, I guess it's kind of like this newish little area. It's kind of like a really tiny version of Ponce City Market. Look, we moving on up around here, so that's a lot more than we used to have when I was growing up, for sure. Now we're back at the house. We just had dinner. She made me some mac and cheese. broccoli, homemade lemon pepper wings. This lady was like, so do you want to go out to dinner or do you want me to cook? Is that even a question? But yeah. And I'm tired. Hey, it's okay. Yeah, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Hey, I gotta run to the feed store. Why don't you come with me?
Oh, it was no mistake. I was,
Come on. Come on.
Oh, I guess I'm wearing my hat too.
Yes, indeed.
Oh. Dang, you know what? Literally.
You told me to come to the feed store at this time. Smith!
Ah!
Sorry. Oh, I came by.
Praise with a few tricks. Oh. Oh. For the Chris the other day. They better be glad they ain't do this church when I grew up. I be dancing a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I remember one time I did dance and I got in trouble. People down there like, what?
I want your mind.
You remember earlier, I was telling you about how I've been investing in pieces that have natural fibers because it's hot outside. I've been talking about this a lot recently, but overall, I've just been focusing on pieces that are better quality, are made of like cottons and silks and all of those types of things. So I figured I'd show you guys what I'm going to be wearing today and a couple of other pieces that I picked up from the collective designer brand Fabric.
I'm so excited to be working with Fabric to show you some high quality designer pieces I'm adding to my forever closet and that you can add to yours as well. With this first set, it is a maxi skirt set and a silk and cotton blend designed by Erasmo Sanpaolo. This one just felt so good on me and flowed so well, and I also love that I can style these separately. Fabric is actually a collective designer brand where you can shop designer clothing and get to know the designer who created your piece and the vision for it below every item offered on the site. I love knowing where my pieces come from, which is a luxury not offered very often nowadays. For my second piece, I went with this polka dot dress made out of 100% cotton by Pablo Eros. Oh my goodness, the way this just flowed and felt, it was so comfortable, and I can just see me wearing this for many years to come. The quality was amazing, and I love how you can kind of switch up how you want to wear this dress depending on your preference. The selections I went with all felt very timeless and like something that I could use forever in past days. Pieces like this are definitely going to be the future gym vintage finds that will stand the test of time and feel good. Pieces that I can be proud of. For my next selection, I went with this two-piece set with a matching blouse and lace trimmed short. This one was also a silk and cotton blend designed and created by Gabriella Tramontano. Following up with that one, I wanted to try something a little bit different. And this is such a different set that I feel like it also is very timeless within itself, but will also always hold interest. This selection just felt like something that I could throw on very easily, but also look very chic. I'm imagining myself running on my day-to-day errands or even as a very nice airport fit, but still very comfortable. This tie-back set is 100% nylon and is created and designed by Nelly Say. If you also like any of these pieces, Fabric is having their summer sale of up to 30% off. Now, with all of these being exclusive designer pieces, they will not last, so you can use my code Jhordan for money off of your Fabric purchase. Every single piece was so well made and crafted, and I cannot wait to wear them over and over and over again.
Doing some little makeup retouches. Figured we could do a little vanity chat. That is what I think I forgot to tell you guys. When I first put this vanity right here, my intention was to have this little segment called Vanity Chats where we sit in my vanity and we chat. We just chat it up because y'all know I like to talk. But I think I forgot to say that when I first showed it to y'all. But it was just a little thought I had. That's too red. I hate when I do that. but it was just a little thought that I had, because normally when we do these little chats, you guys know we used to be in my bathroom all the time, but now I have the comfortability of having the vanity and the seat to sit in. But I just realized it has been a minute actually. You guys don't realize this, but when I left home, I have not been back on the vlog in over a week since I came back home from Alabama back to Atlanta. I literally got right back and then I had to pack up to go to Orlando, Florida. So basically, yes, I went on vacation this past week, and you guys, it was the first ever vacation that I've ever been on that I did not work. And I don't want to say work because I did do some work. Like, I definitely edited, but I planned ahead to where I already had a video, and that way all I had to do while I was there was like edit my video. So when I say I didn't work, normally when I go on trips, like, I always vlog. Like, there's never a time where a camera is not in my face. Like, baby, clearly I think I'm a Kardashian or something. But yeah, when you work for yourself, it's just kind of hard to take time off, and I really do enjoy vlogging. But this was like a special case. We ended up going to Orlando to go to, like, not Disney, but like Epcot, which, you know, is like a Disney brand, and we went to Universal and Islands of Adventure, and I actually had every intention to film content, and I didn't decide till I got there. Like, and I think I was there, and I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna film content. I'm just going to enjoy this trip because I'm going on another vacation. I will be leaving in a few days actually, and I already plan on making content for that one. So I was like, you know what, give yourself a little break. You deserve it. And I'm sure you guys aren't gonna care if y'all didn't go to like Disney or Epcot with me, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I've definitely been loving to do at-home content anyways. And so I don't know, it just, like, being there wasn't really giving the cozy, comfy, cute, chic vibes that I like the channel to give. And not to say like everything always has to fit like a vibe, but I just didn't want to sacrifice my enjoyment to try to like make it the way I like my videos to flow, you know? And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna enjoy myself, and that's what I did. And it was so nice. Normally when I go and do things like that, I feel like I have really high anxiety because I'm not thinking like, let me have fun, what's the next thing I'm gonna do, like what's the next ride. I'm thinking like, how can I make this look like the vision I have in my head? And honestly, I don't know if people talk about this, but as a creator, that is a very exhausting thing to like live, but not only live, try to figure out how to portray the vision you have for life to a camera, to an audience, you know? And so it can kind of become a lot. This job doesn't seem like a lot of work, and I will say it's not like hard work as in like it's difficult and it takes like a lot of brain work. It's more like it's hard as in it's never ending, like you're always gonna work. So yeah, I did something different. I didn't work, and it was really nice. But I will be taking you guys on the next trip with me. I just think it's going to be beautiful. I think it's going to be very laid back. And honestly, I'll be there long enough to where I can make content and then also still enjoy myself. And that wasn't as much as the case with my Orlando trip. But yeah, I even got to go see the Harry Potter park for the first time. I actually had went years and years ago when it first opened. I think I went at Christmas, and big mistake. I don't know if it's like this every Christmas or if it was because the Harry Potter park just opened. But when I tell you, my parents paid all that money for them tickets, and we only got to do one thing, and it wasn't even like a ride. It was like one of those like 4D type of situations. We didn't get to set foot in the Harry Potter park. And so when I actually got to the Harry Potter park, it was absolutely immaculate. And then they do this show at the end of the night where they're switching out like the visuals on the castle. I don't even know how they did that, but it was really, really cool. You can just tell they put a lot of like thought and like tech and engineering and whatever else you put into that, they put into that. And so yeah, it was so nice. And of course, you already know I had to go and pick up a wand. I went to Ollivander's and I bought a wand. Mind you, that wand was like $75 for a piece of plastic, but I bought it for the memories, okay? I've been a Harry Potter fan since like middle school when I read the books. And so I was like, I know I can go and buy a wand online. In fact, I already have a wand that I bought for my Harry Potter themed classroom when I was a teacher. But I was like, no, I want a Harry Potter park wand. And so I figured I could use it as part of my decor. So if you guys see like a random piece of stick, like looking like random,
it's my wand and I'm gonna display it as decor because it cost me enough. But I ended up getting Bellatrix Lestrange's wand, and she is kind of a controversial character in the series. It's not really a spoiler. If you have not seen Harry Potter by now, you really just should. But everybody knows, like, that has seen it. She is a villain. She is like one of Voldemort's sidekicks, followers, etc. And she kills one of the Harry Potter franchise's favorite characters. I'll say that just in case you have not seen Harry Potter. Hers was my second pick. They did not have my first pick. I wanted to get the wand that belongs to Cho Chang. And if you don't know who Cho Chang is, Cho Chang was Harry's love interest, and she was actually a part of the Ravenclaw house, which is why I wanted that wand. Like, number one, Cho Chang was a baddie. Now, I don't agree with how she was doing Harry up in that movie, but I was like, Cho Chang's a baddie, and also I am a part of Ravenclaw's house. If you don't know how to figure that out, if you're a Harry Potter fan, there's literally a quiz you can take online. I think you just look it up, like Harry Potter house quiz, and it's like some official website that they came up with. Anyways, I took that test years ago. I want to say like maybe in high school, and then I retook it again because I was like, I want to make sure that I am Ravenclaw. And then I got it again in college, so I was like, clearly your girl is Ravenclaw. So all my Ravenclaws, where y'all at? Chime in the comments below, and if you are not Ravenclaw, you can still tell me what you are. So yeah, I ended up getting a Slytherin's wand because y'all know all the evil people be Slytherin. Sorry to the Slytherins. It was very nice. The Harry Potter park was the best part. 10 out of 10. Recommend. I need to go pick up some dinner. Did I mention I'm going to Trader Joe's? Yeah, I need to go to Trader Joe's because I just won't buy meat from anywhere else. I feel like that's my best option as far as chemicals and hormones and all that goes. So let's go ahead and go. Welcome to Jhordan's kitchen corner. Not really. I'm just getting ready to cook. But to be honest, that sounds cute. I'm getting ready to make a pasta. Hold on, I actually forgot what the name of the pasta is. I may or may have not made this already on the vlogs. I am not sure. But I found it on Pinterest called Creamy Lemon Feta Pasta. This is what it look like. That looks good, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm getting ready to make that. But one thing about me, I can't rely on just pasta as a meal. So I also went and picked up some chicken. I'm gonna eat meat with my pasta every single time. But yeah, I've got all of my ingredients lined up, or at least all the ones that I bought from Trader Joe's. I'm really only making this because I already had Parmesan, and I was like, I really need to use this Parmesan before it's too late. But now that I think about it, I think it takes a really long time for this to expire. I mean, it does take long, but it's not like I got a year or anything. So I was like, I want to use the Parmesan that I bought for no reason a couple weeks ago before it's too late, because we're not trying to let Parmesan money go to waste. Let's see, I think I'm in the mood for a little YouTube video too, because I actually won't need my iPad for like the recipe, because I don't know if it's just me. I will link the pin that I found below for this pasta if it's good, but it doesn't have like a recipe. It only has like the ingredients that you're supposed to use. But to be honest, it seems that every time I cook and use like a recipe, it always turns out better when I just wing it and just use the ingredient list that they gave me instead of like going step by step. I don't know what it is. It just works out better when I like kind of intuitively make it. I absolutely love ever since I started getting into cooking like heavy, which was about maybe like 2 years ago, really when I moved to my apartment, my first apartment. Cooking with fresh ingredients. I didn't really grow up with like, let's chop some garlic when we make chicken, or when we make pasta, let's zest a lemon, let's shred Parmesan cheese and put it in the food.
But I started doing that a couple years ago, and ever since I've done that, I have not looked back. I mean, of course I have those nights, a little pressed for time, or I'm just tired, so I'm like, baby, we not cutting up no garlic. Let me hit this with some garlic powder real quick. But when I have the time, I love to like actually chop the garlic. Now, I'm no longer a mincer. My mom was so sweet. She went and bought me like a food processor or food chopper or whatever. So I'm just roughly chopping this garlic so it can get really minced that way. But yeah, we're about to zest lemons, hand shredding the cheese from the block. If that's not something you do already, I definitely recommend it. Even if you just do like one at a time, because I definitely get it. It can seem like a little taxing to do like all of those, but it just tastes so much better. Like honestly, and I'm not even trying to brag, I wouldn't say like I'm just the best cook ever. I will say I come from a line of people who are really good at cooking. Like my grandmother was literally like, you guys know how they talk about like the head honcho at church? The lady that's in charge of cooking? That was my grandmother growing up. Like everybody just loves her cooking. And not only can she cook, she cooks in masses. Like a lot of food at one time, and it'll still be good. I don't know how she does it, and she still does it to this day. Because baby, I would literally die. Like I almost pass out cooking enough for like 2 people, let alone cooking for like, I don't know, 50 people. I'm not to that level yet. I definitely got to get my cooking game up because yeah, I'm far away from making a whole family some Thanksgiving dinner, but I do very well for myself for like just cooking healthy and delicious meals, you know, on the fly. So remember when I said that we were gonna zest some lemon and put it in the pasta? Just kidding. I opened up my drawer, took out the zester, picked it up by the handle, and it just fell out like this. This is what it looks like right now. I'm thinking it may be my fault for putting it in the washer a million times, but I didn't feel like hand washing this. But honestly, it lasted me a long while. I've had this for over like almost 2 years, so it did its thing, but I'm a little disappointed because now I can't zest my lemon. So just lemon juice it is. Also, when I went to Trader Joe's, I found the hardest lemon ever, and I don't know if that's normal. Normally, I don't think I've felt like such a hard lemon, and I could not find one that wasn't this hard, but this is what we got. See, this is why I need my own garden, why I'm growing my own garden, because who's to say this isn't fake? I mean, it smells like a lemon.
Figured something out about myself. I don't mind working out. I actually love working out, but I like weightlifting. But you guys know I talk about cycle syncing all the time because it just helps me so much with my painful cycles. But when it gets to the luteal phase, you know, you're not supposed to do like heavy workouts and things like that. And I like to lift on the heavy side. And so the week before my period, it has kind of been a struggle, like to work out, because I feel like the only workout options I had were like, I guess you could say like yoga and even Pilates. I feel like I mostly think of like yoga. But the issue with that was, honestly, I think I find yoga kind of boring. I like it when I go with a friend, but I definitely don't have the motivation to do it by myself in the house, which was something I was doing for a while. But one thing about me, like, I had to switch things up. I get bored very easily. It's definitely the ADHD, but yeah, I'm not one of those girls who can be like routine. Like, routine is everything. I'll do the same routine every week, every day. I wake up at the same time. I eat the same thing. Like, I will get so bored
and I will lack motivation, and honestly, it just makes me depressed. And so that's just one thing I've been thinking about recently. Like, I feel like that was such a big thing that I was trying to get into. I would say earlier in the year. You guys know how the new year goes. Like, new year, new me. I'm gonna do better, whatever. I was getting really into watching content about, you know, like productivity and, you know, having a routine, sticking to it, waking up early, da 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 da. And it was working for like a little while, but like I said, I get bored easily. And so it did not last. Hold on, let me take my hair down, because if I leave it up like this, it is not gonna be good for me. My curly girls know, can't be leaving it in a ponytail holder for too long. Yeah, don't mind my curls while they're trying to get back to themselves. They were just kind of scratchy. But anyways, I had to come to the realization that these productivity videos and these routine videos and just routines in general, they just don't work for me. I lose motivation easily. And they say, like, don't go off of motivation because, you know, motivation's fleeting, and that's why you have to have routine. I've tried different methods over and over, you know, and some things have stuck, but a lot of the routines I've come across, they just do not work for me. And so I've just come to the conclusion that I gotta do what works for me, you know? I feel like everybody's different, and while I think that these videos are very helpful for some people, I don't think everybody's the same, you know? So don't feel bad if it doesn't work for you. I have been coming across like a lot of quotes, and I think I've come across these for a while now. Like, let's see, over to my Pinterest board. We love a good Pinterest board over here. So like, this is one, and it's kind of long. I do not want to be remembered as a woman who is always stressed, always busy, always rushing, always holding herself together and pushing through. I would like to be remembered as a relaxed woman, a compassionate woman, curious, joyful, loving woman, a woman who works hard and rests deeply, who loves, okay, we don't need to read the rest of that. The point is, I feel like in today's society, like, it's so pushed, like, if you're not a productive girl, like, what are you? And, you know, I've been guilty of this, and not really, like, I've talked to you guys about my productivity, but it's something I've told y'all that I struggle with. And so I think I'm kind of just giving in, and I'm not giving in to being lazy, but I'm not with the rat race, okay? Like, I've just had to accept that I'm not about to be running myself rampant to keep up with today's society. Today's society is just unnaturally fast, and as humans, we are not used to how things are going. Like, people are not resting. Like, I think there's this quote that says, like, don't live to work, work to live. And I feel like, especially in America, but in the world in general nowadays, it is heavily being promoted to live to work instead of the other way around, and I'm just not with it. I feel like it just leads to burnout. I feel like it's heavily what leads to like depression in this country. I don't know, like, life is just not all about work. Like, work because you have to, of course. Like, I gotta work because I have to make money, because I have to pay my bills. I don't know, I feel like it's been very romanticized, and I feel like a lot of us are waking up from it, but I feel like a lot of people, including myself until recently, had fallen victim to it for a while, and it just made everybody really unhappy. I don't know, like, work is important, but so is play, you know? But I say that to say, because you're probably like, what does that have to do with you working out? So the point of me saying that with me working out is I had no motivation to come down here and work out, to be honest. But I recently came across this tip. I don't even remember where I saw it, but basically it was like, you know, make things work for you, make it more interesting for you. And you guys know that I love to be outside, and so I figured my best bet if I wanted to enjoy a Pilates workout was to take my mat, to go outside and do it, because, you know, I love sunshine, I love grass, even though I think this is not genuine grass. Like, yo, when I tell you I can't wait till the day that I have like real grass to walk on and I can just easily access it in my backyard, I cannot wait. So yeah, this is turf. I made it more enjoyable. I actually had the intention to play an audiobook while following the Pilates, but that was just, it was a little too much because I actually didn't know what I was doing. So I was like, you know what, let me play this little, let me just listen to what Raven on Pilates Body by Raven is talking about, because baby, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe when I get used to the videos, I'll be able to listen to an audiobook in the future. But I just share this to say, like, as a little tidbit, if you're struggling to do something like with motivation, people say stick to a routine and a routine is important, but honestly, do what's not gonna make you depressed, okay? Like, make it enjoyable for you. A lot of us do not thrive just being in our house all the time, so if it works for you to like take your little exercise or whatever outside,
take it outside. Even if you don't have a backyard, you probably have amenities, hopefully, or like a local park or something like that. I know some of us have to go a little more out of our way, but you just got to do it for you. I think it's just so important to work out and be active, just because not even like, oh, to have like a cute body or whatever like that. I've just been seeing so many videos of like older people, like 80, 90-year-old women just running upstairs and like throwing their grandkids up in the air, and they look so happy, you know? I feel like especially in the US, it's like, oh, you know, older people are just supposed to be thrown away. Like, it's natural. Like, they shouldn't be moving around. They shouldn't be healthy. They should be on 100 medications. And honestly, like, that's just not the case. Like, I feel like that's just what's pushed. It's a narrative, and it does not have to be that way. So I feel like my motivation lately to work out is not even like, oh, I need a cute body. Like, it's really just like about like my heart health and my health when I'm older. I don't want to have to not be able to move when I have the choice now to make sure I don't have to do that one day. Like, I'm just trying to make better decisions for me now so that they pay off later. So your girl needs to work on her flexibility and whatnot, because my flexibility is trash, because I want to be able to walk around the park with my grandkids one day. So if nothing else is motivating you, let that motivate you, okay? You don't want to be decrepit and at home. You want to be active. You want to be out there. There are 90-year-olds out here running upstairs and jumping around and living their best life. So I want to be one of those.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 15 minutes. 15 minutes, count it down. When I tell you I had a time the other day. Obviously, according to the day of the week it is, I did not make it on the vlog yesterday. And from what you saw the other day, I think it was it was Wednesday, y'all. So I took that nap. The nap was supposed to be 30 minutes. And let me say, I like never take naps, but during this phase of my cycle, if I'm tired, I'm tired. Like, I won't be able to get through anything unless like I have some rest, especially like with things like editing and stuff. I've tried doing it when I'm tired, but I literally would just fall asleep while doing it, like in the chair. So I was like, you know what? Let's take a little power nap. Let's do a little 30-minute power nap. Oh my gosh. And then it was already so dark outside. Like, you couldn't tell me that it was not 12 a.m. I had a little mini plant on my bistro table on the balcony. It fell down and cracked open, and it's fell down a million times, but this is the first time like the pot literally split open. So I was just like, great, just great. Anyway, I'm going to sleep at this point. I think my alarm went off and I don't remember what happened. I think my body just thought it was nighttime and that I was like sleeping, and it turned into a 2-hour nap instead of a 30-minute one. And by that point, everything that I had to do, I needed natural lighting, which, to be honestly, what was lost, because the things that I needed to do, I couldn't even do anyways because I had no light. In my apartment, it gets decent light, but it doesn't get like amazing light. So if it is like a gloomy day, it's not gonna be like, you know, I'm not gonna be able to film. It's not like my last apartment where even if it's gloomy, I'll be able to get something done as far as natural light goes. And even then, like, it would be really dark in my apartment. But yeah, yesterday I was going to vlog because I've been trying to get everything together for my trip, which is tomorrow, I might add. And I was like, no, like, I have so much stuff on my plate right now that I was like, Jordan, you literally cannot vlog this at all. You like really just need to do it, you know? And that just happens sometimes. Things that I want to film, it's like, girl, if you'll put that camera down and get your stuff done. Because for some reason, when you film, you would think like, oh, you get things done as the camera's on. It literally takes you like twice as long to do anything if you're gonna vlog it. So I was like, you don't have that type of precious time right now.
So I was like, you know what? I will see them on the vlog tomorrow. So here I am. It's tomorrow. And I have several things to do today. I managed to pack last night, but I figured we could refresh my bed sheets before I leave. I know I'm doing a lot. The week before last, when I went on vacation, I kind of just left the apartment as is and I spot cleaned. Like the surface was clean, but not like the underneath. And so this time around, I was like, no, I really want to come back to like a nice, refreshed apartment, because you know when you go on a vacation, you be needing a vacation after the vacation. So I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to stress myself out. So I've been really wanting to exchange my bed sheets, because I told you that is like an ultimate way to like romanticize your summer and just make it feel like more like summer if your bed sheets kind of give that. And not that my bed sheets and duvet don't give that now. I mean, we're working with like a little linen vibe right now, but I'm kind of over like the sad beige aesthetic, obviously, with the way you guys have seen me decorating my apartment lately. And so I was like, you know, we're gonna step it up just a pinch, just a little pinch. And so I got these light pink. I know this is not much different, honestly, than the bed sheets that I have on my bed, but I got this linen kind of neutral light pink and white striped duvet set, and it's actually reversible. This is the side that I think I want to use. See, it's just got the regular stripes, and then the other side has like these type of stripes. Isn't that so cool? Yeah, I'm trying out Amazon linen sheets, linen duvet, just because these probably won't be on there that long, but I definitely will be reusing them again next summer, obviously. But yeah, I think they're gonna be pretty cute. And then we love that they're reversible. Oh, and I also I am bringing something back for myself, okay? I need a truck to do it, but I already kind of know the direction my bed is going in. I'm going back to the bed frame, like full-on bed frame. I know, we're just going so traditional, aren't we? I don't know, I feel like it's kind of timeless. But another thing that I'm bringing back that is very traditional is the bed skirt. Yes, yes. When's the last time you seen a bed skirt? I mean, I know people still use them, but I have not used a bed skirt in a little minute because I was doing the little modern thing. But I used to be notorious for a bed skirt. You know, this is actually the second time that I've had a Parisian-based aesthetic. The first time was when I was in middle school. It was a much cornier, upplayed version. Like, it was given poster with Eiffel Tower that says Paris on it. You know, we're not doing those vibes this time, but still very much love the Parisian aesthetic, okay? I ain't new to this. I'm true to this, but I'm doing it better. So yeah, let me get these sheets on. I'm also filming it in a short form way, so pray for me, because this is gonna take a minute. Not for you guys, but for me.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden, you came.
So what do you guys think? Is it cute? Is it pretty? I actually really like the stripes a lot. I was going to flip the pillows over to the opposite side, but then I figured it looked better with like the main duvet layered backwards, so it still has a little bit of the print mix match. I will link the duvet and the shams. It's like a whole set that comes together down below, but I do want to give you a heads up. It did have a little bit of a stain, and I noticed like a couple of like highlighter pink ones on the shams as well. But this is what the stain looks like right here in front of my finger. I mean, it's not a big deal because it's pretty light and I'm keeping that part folded over. But I just want to let you know, if you do go on there and you want to check some out for yourself, I don't know the probability of it being spotless. I mean, you could, of course, I guess, return it until you get something good enough. But yeah, you know, you get what you pay for, because these were definitely not as expensive as your typical, like, how much my sheets are. My sheets cost more than my duvet cover, to be honest. But I think it's really cute. Just cute for a little switch up. I don't know how it feels to like sleep in as of right now, but to be honest, I don't sleep under my duvet. I sleep under my sheets, so I probably will never know, because my nice linen sheets will be the thing touching me. But yeah, your girl is tired. I'm about to get ready to finish
packing up my bag. And yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna see you guys somewhere off on an island, okay? I'll see you guys while I'm on vacation. Cannot wait. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Per usual, if you did find it enjoyable, I knew it was all over the place, okay? That's just what a week in my life or a couple weeks in my life looks like. It's just not that organized, you know? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it nevertheless. Be sure to hit subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. I'm trying to get to 70,000 and eventually 100,000. I just want to play it real bad, okay? But yeah, I will see you guys in the next vlog. Love you so much. Bye.